God be the glory. Believe it or not, this is Bishop Aretha Morton, the Tabernacle Full Gospel Baptist Cathedral. Oh, we've got some news for you. Yes, we have. We are changing the way we do church. Sunday mornings, hallelujah. Sunday morning, beginning the first Sunday in August, our services will commence at 8 a.m. each Sunday morning. Oh, I know you've been wanting to have some place to go early so you can get back home. Well, come to Tabernacle next Sunday, beginning next Sunday, 8 a.m. Our services will commence. God bless you. Come see us now. Hallelujah.
Thank you for staying tuned. I hope nobody walked away because you don't want to miss this. We're back. We have our first guest. Let's get right to it. We have Bishop Aretha E. Morton.
Bless you, Michael.
Welcome to In the Upper Room.
Bless you, baby.
Thank you so
Good
much.
To see you.
You too.
Good to see you.
And thank you for coming.
This is a first.
It's first live, but remember we've had you on.
Yeah.
But it was not live, and we wasn't going to be happy until it got live.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, and we were watching the promo talking about the change in the hours at TAB.
Change the way we do church. 8 a.m. in the morning.
That's right.
You know, it's a blessing because folk came out. It was surprising to me.
Yeah.
Folk got up that early to come to church. You know they must love it.
We love that, Lord, but you know what else? We need to be faithful in our attendance.
Yeah.
Now, I'm saying that as a point of practice for myself because I need to be there all the time. And I don't always get there all the time, so I got work to do, Bishop.
All right.
And we were talking, and you were helping me get something straight. I think you said early in the morning.
Will I seek thee?
Will I seek thee? Yeah. And I can't think of a better way to start off an early Sunday morning.
And we, 8 o'clock, and we were even having communion. We were out by at least 9:30.
I know.
25 minutes of 10.
Messed me all up.
The Spirit was in the house.
Look, messed me all up. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what am I going to do? Yeah, the Spirit was in the house then. Yeah, I got home so early, and I said I didn't know what time it was.
And we learned that about 8 people, Brother Gerald, said about 8 folks came looking for us, but we were gone. See, that's the way it's going to happen. That's the way it's going to happen.
You got to get there.
Yeah.
At home, you come into TAB, the new time is 8 o'clock a.m. Sunday morning.
Yeah. And I see something in all of that. I really do. Sometimes it's like the message I preached this morning. We have to at some point get out of our comfort zone. Familiarities. And when, especially when God tells you to do something. He told Abram, I want you to leave your family, I want you to leave your country, and just follow my lead, and I got you.
Right.
And the blessings came, and the blessings that we receive today has come from what God promised Abraham. So we in good shape.
You got any questions?
I'm just listening right now.
All right. Well, listen, Shauna, remember we were talking about Bishop's book, Heap See, with you now?
Yes.
And, I was looking at this book and I said, okay, so it took me a while before I said, okay, I'm going to read this book because I didn't know, And
that's why the title is what it is.
That's right.
Heap See, but few know. I was glad when I was sitting in the green room and I heard you say that, the book blessed you and you was glad.
Absolutely.
You was glad that I wrote the book because someone told me just this past week that someone had said I shouldn't have written it. But I consider the source.
Well, that's always prudent, isn't it? I'll tell you, it's several things in here, but one thing that hit me here is because you've always been so open and honest about your experiences, and you'll share them to help somebody else, Bishop, okay?
Yeah.
And then I was reading this chapter, and it was talking about the time when, you know, you underwent a physical attack.
Yeah.
And how devastating that was to you. And you talked about the fact, you know, of your being a native of this town.
Yeah.
But when it came time for some folk to come check on you, there was only one preacher. That's where I was going.
One preacher.
That's where I was going.
Reverend Dr. Maurice Moyer.
Yeah.
He was the only one that came to see about me. I laid in the hospital for weeks.
Right.
And severely beaten.
Yes, ma'am.
But folk, I tell you what folk did. Folk came in the room. They made this is amazing to me. They made a special trip to come to the hospital just to look in the room to see what I look like. That's all they came for.
Yeah.
They didn't come to pray for me.
Right.
Or comfort
They didn't.
you,
No,
or...
they didn't come to comfort me.
Right.
They didn't come for any of that.
Right.
They came to be newsy.
Right.
They came to be newsy.
Right.
And you know, a lot of times I would, you know, kind of cover myself up to keep them from, you know. But only one person, Reverend Moyer.
And how this connects, though, Bishop, for me was when I read that, I looked at it and I could see the spring where your compassion came, you know, a part of that came from.
Right.
Because I know whenever I got in something that was very terrible, very serious, very spiritually difficult,
Right.
we called you.
Yeah. True.
And we felt that you were the only one we could call.
Yeah.